everyone. So I am now 28 weeks pregnant, which means I am in my third trimester, which is kind of crazy. I don't know. With Abby, my first pregnancy, I felt like time was moving pretty slowly. Like there were periods where like, oh, this week was faster, you know, this month may have been a little quicker. But with this baby, it just feels like it's flying by. So the first probably, I don't know, 4 weeks. So from when I found out I was pregnant right at 4 weeks until the 8-week mark, it was so slow. Oh my gosh, it was so slow. And then 8 to 12, we started telling people at 12 weeks, that 8 to 12 week period was like, it was not as slow as the first 4, but like, it was definitely slow. But as soon as we started telling people, like, it has flown by and it's just crazy. And I cannot believe that I'm at 28 weeks now. We have just 12 weeks left until we meet little man. And I'm super excited about that. So yeah, so this week, let's see, in the past week, I started taking a prenatal yoga class. They offer it at my local hospital. It's the hospital that I teach at, and it's the hospital where I delivered Abby and where I'll be planning on delivering little man here. So that was great. It felt amazing on all my muscles. The little bit of strengthening we did felt really good too. So started prenatal yoga this week. What else? And it's a 6 week. It's either a 5 or 6 week session. I don't remember how long it is. 5 weeks. And let's see, what else? Acid reflux and heartburn has not been that bad, which I'm really, really happy about, because I think it was right at about this point where it started really picking up with Abby. And so that, thankfully, is not too bad, at least yet. So hopefully that stays the same. And what else? I took my 1-hour glucose test, ended up failing that. They wanted to see a number of 140, whatever the units are. My number was 164. They said to me, oh, you barely failed, but we want to test you just to make sure. Same thing happened with Abby. I don't remember the numbers with Abby, but same thing happened where I'd failed the 1 hour. Then I go to take the 3-hour, which was not fun. I'm still bruised and everything from it. But you walk in, they take your blood, just fasted, nothing. Then you drink the drink, which has 100 grams of sugar in it, which is nuts. That is a ton of sugar. And then they draw your blood at the 1 hour mark, 2 hour mark, 3 hour mark. So you ended up getting drawn 4 times. I have a whole separate video on that you can check out. But I ended up passing that. So I'm very, very thankful and excited that I do not have gestational diabetes. So that all happened this week, and I don't know, just feeling lots of kicks. He's getting pretty consistent with it. I guess I'm supposed to start counting kicks now that I'm in the 3rd trimester, but to me, as long as I notice them, like he'll do 10 kicks. You're supposed to notice 10, I think, in an hour. I noticed that within the first few minutes. So I'm not really like, oh my goodness, I need to count kicks, like, and be all crazy about it, because it happens so frequently. Like right before I started filming, he was kicking. Luckily now I think he's sleeping, because this would be not very difficult, but it would be a little more difficult if he were actually here kicking me. And so what else? I think that's it. I don't have another doctor's appointment until for 3 weeks. I think I talked about this before, but once you hit 3rd trimester, you're supposed to go every 2 weeks. And for some reason, my doctor, well, at least the people in the front making appointments are like, oh no, 4 weeks is fine. And then we'll do 3 weeks after that. And then we'll start on 2 weeks. I'm like, okay, I thought about it and whatever, but I guess since everything is going normally, it's okay. Obviously, if anything happens, I'll be going in or calling them. But so far, everything has been going fine. And I measured fine at that last appointment. So everything's looking good. And that's basically it for my 28-week bump date. So here's the bump. And yeah, this is nighttime when I'm filming it. And so my bump does get a little bit bigger throughout the day. Just as, you know, my belly fills from eating and whatnot. But here we are. 28 weeks. Yeah, little man, you're getting big, huh? You're getting big. Yeah. Also, I guess last thing is now that I am in 28 weeks, I'm starting to like really put together to-do lists and making sure I have everything, and I want to decide on the nursery theme. I want to do all that stuff. So hopefully by my next bump date or by the 30 week that I'll have everything set. All right. Thanks. Bye.